Special Jesse from Kayavat to you. Please wait. Help us wait. Sure. Thank you.
I need help. Sorry, Brother, you won't do anything for me.
Me, I wear Kayavat shirt.
It feels bad.
You said you are wearing it.
Put on greatness.
You're actually wearing it.
Wait.
Someone that is team that is hosting you.
Wait.
If it were
I've been
me,
eliminated.
Wait.
if it were me, it can never happen. No.
I know now they'll be timing me on this show, but you can't see me.
Spain versus England, Argentina versus Colombia. We are now to the final two, and there has to be a winner. I know someone has an evil plan for me, but then we have to move on. Bygones are bygones, right? Sorry, Bronny.
Bygones are indeed bygones.
Wait,
Thank you. Bygones are bygones.
And if they are not, you bygones.
Why are you smiling first?
Because bygones are bygones.
Okay.
All things have passed away.
So
Behold, all things are new.
you know our rule on what's our rule on BetNeta? Don't take what you can afford to lose. And since you defaulted the rule, you pay what's the price. Kylian Mbappe versus Kayavat. I made a bold claim about to outscore Mbappe. And since she could not pay, I have a gift for you. It's actually a very nice gift sent to me from Kaya. Let me check. Kayavat says, help me thank her, help me tell her she's one of my best fans. I'm sending my wishes and I hope she watches me score 20 goals next season. Nice one, bro. So
She has said 30 goals now.
says,
Someone come and help me.
special Jesse from Kayavat to you. Please wait. Help us wait. Sure. Thank you.
I need help. Sorry, Brother, you won't do anything for me.
Me, I wear Kayavat shirt.
It feels bad.
You said you are wearing it.
Put on greatness.
You're actually wearing it.
Put on greatness.
Wow.
I have to keep
Put on greatness.
I have to keep to my word.
Look how elegant it is. Put it on. Let's see greatness. Just because you are wearing this, do you know good things will just keep happening to you?
Which greatness?
Because you are wearing this.
This is bad luck.
Wait.
Someone that is team that is hosting you.
If it
I've
were
been
me,
eliminated.
Wait.
if it were me, it can never happen. No.
I know now they'll be timing me on this show, but you can't see me. John Cena, you can't see me. Nice
This
one.
is
Don't you see how good it looks? No, we have to rate it.
Is
up.
this like Brazil Jesse?
Let
This
it
is
show.
wickedness.
Let it show because of Vinny, so I mixed
Leave me
it up
abeg.
for her.
It's okay like this.
So yeah, I love. Tell them please read it out.
I can't read it.
Read what
It
is-
was
That's not part of the
it.
deal.
It was
Read
not
what
part
don't
of
is
answer
on
him.
the-
It was not part
read
of
what
Don't
is on
say
the-
it. Lie.
It
Don't
was
say
not
it.
part of the deal.
Okay, but every day I will continue to remind you that you love Kayavat. Thank you. I'll continue to remind you. I have it on camera, I have it on video. You have no proof. Thank
From
you.
the person that
Let's
said
carry on.
Kayavat is not that guy. I hope you told him that you said he's not that guy.
You
I
know
didn't
the
wear a
good,
shirt to say it. I didn't wear a shirt to say it. Let's carry on.
you know the
please.
good thing about this is
Let's
that
carry
we have a
on.
new season coming.
Let the
for-
new season come.
There'll be a lot
Let's
of
Yeah,
let
there'll
the
be
new
a
season
lot.
come.
And
The
then-
one is coming actually. The Alba is inevitable. It's inevitable. Just know that one.
You have to buy
What?
gold.
Just know that one.
This is just because of a broken nose. Even though it's Kylian Mbappe, what is good that you
Let's
cannot?
go.
Broken
Carry on.
nose, broken back, and he still almost caught Kayavat.
Almost cannot kill it.
Instead of him to just score, you have to
Please,
give
let's carry
give
on.
assist.
Let's carry on, please.
No problem.
Thank you.
Problem. We can carry on. Sorry, Bruni. So let's carry on now.
Let's carry on. So let's talk about the predictions for the finals, the Euros final and the Copa final. I'm going to tell you two things that will happen in the Euros final.
Wait, so just sorry to interrupt. You know all your predictions you've been getting. You've been doing the opposite. So please,
Yes, they've been
the
entering.
actual team, you
They've
know
been entering now.
all your team to win. You said France to win. You said this one to win.
They've
And,
been going haywire.
My
So
Copa
please be
tips have
careful.
been.
Be
No,
careful
but the
about
way you
who
are
you
saying the
Be careful about who you are
Euros.
supporting, so you don't jinx my team. Thank you. Continue.
Please.
I'm not going to even watch that match
Don't
Okay,
jinx my
don't-
because I can't
no
be watching
problem.
two teams that I wanted to lose from the start.
And you support Valencia,
Yes,
Spain.
yes. If they had Pepelu now,
Give us your
Maybe I'd
prediction,
have been
regardless whether you
I
won
want
the match or
Pepe to
not.
win.
Give us your prediction
for the
Like,
match,
Yeah.
and I want to predict two things that will happen now.
Okay.
Or I should tell you the scoreline.
Anyhow you want to predict it, give us your
Two
prediction.
things will happen. Spain will have more possession.
What kind of prediction is that?
Spain will have more possession.
But it might not still work. We've seen Spain
It might
play
not
these
even-
Euros
Both
and
teams
they've
will
not
score.
been.
Both teams will score.
Okay.
I believe that the game is going to go into extra time, and I believe that in the end, one team will triumph, a team with A in their name.
Both teams literally have A.
An N.
Both teams
Literally have N.
Book it.
Okay, so it's Neo. Colombia, Argentina.
Argentina will get the penalty.
And it ends.
They'll get the penalty. That's one thing that will happen. Secondly, James is going to have an assist. James Rodriguez is going to assist the goal.
So Argentina will have a penalty. James will have it. So are you not saying 1-1? Are you not saying a draw?
No.
You are saying maybe someone
Argentina
can still
will
win.
win.
Argentina will win.
Argentina will win. But that's because the universe wants them to win. Not because Colombia are not supposed to win. But
Okay.
Argentina will win, I think. They've navigated 2 finals already, 2 big finals.
Fair enough.
They have more experience there. Colombia are coming as underdogs, even with their unbeaten run. So probably the game goes into extra time. You know that with the finals in Copa America, they always play extra 30 minutes. So I think it's in extra time that Argentina will close it out.
Okay.
Because Colombia also don't want it to go to penalties because of Emi Martinez. So if you're trying to get to penalties, you're wasting your time. It's better to try to win. So in trying to win in extra time, Argentina will. See, I'm being very detailed with my prediction.
And Sir Bruno, still on this topic here, there's something trending that we have to discuss, and that's about Gareth Southgate. And I've seen that online you were also involved with some guys, you put out a tweet, justifying why Gareth Southgate should still deserve the England manager. And I don't want to sort of like pick side, but what I want to say is that football is a game of results. If you play haram ball, play dragon ball, play whatever, football is a result game. And whether you
especially
like Southgate
at international level,
and so whether you like Southgate or not, one thing we can all agree with is that he has delivered results.
Yes.
No England manager in the past 20 years has done better than he has done. So
in the past 50 years,
the only one that has done better is the one that won the
World Cup.
So like, I'm just trying to get like you guys' thoughts now. England, the FA have confirmed that regardless of whatever happens at the final, they want him to remain as the manager. Is that justified or not?
Highly justified. Why break what isn't broken? Why do you even want to fix it? This is an English side that 2018 World Cup, they got to the semis. Talk about the 2020 Euros that was played in 2021. They got to the final, they lost it. Then in the World Cup, they got to the quarters and they lost to a good France side that got to the final.
Yeah.
And now you've come to the Euros despite playing in some days haram football, and you still got to the final, and it's the result that justifies
you can't even. He brought on people were complaining that why did you bring on Tony?
We've been complaining that people have been complaining that he's not good tactically, but you can never take away the credit from him.
And the boldness to take off Kane.
And then Kane. You bring in Kopama and then Watkins.
And Kopama and Watkins combined.
And it feels like it was written in stars because earlier on in the training they already had that discussion where Watkins told Kopama, you have to set me up, and he comes to the pitch and he does it. It just shows you how good it has been. So I think it is spot on. The World Cup is too close. Yes, we talk about 2026. It feels like it's long. Before it's just here. When we talk about the World Cup 2022, we are now thinking about another one. So I think it's perfect. Gareth Southgate deserves everything he has worked for so far for England. You can't even bring another manager because anyone that comes now is going to do catch up. Southgate is not like
I have
your thoughts on that.
I have 2 questions.
Yeah.
So if you fire a manager who got to 2 consecutive Euros finals, even if he loses another one, what is now the expectation for the next manager?
He must win.
So if he does anything other than win,
he'll go.
For a country that has won 1 World Cup and 0 Euros in their history, their entire history, what are people saying? This is what happened to General. Sack General. Okay, you sacked him for reaching a semi-final.
Yeah.
That means that the next coach, minimum is you must make final, you must win itself. Because even finals, if that
was not even part of the agreement for Pesero. Pesero was take us to the semis.
Imagine that after sacking a manager that took you to the semis, it's the same thing that's happening. And I asked someone a question on Twitter. Yeah. I said, so if you are the person in charge of hiring and firing managers for England, after these Euros, you will sack Gareth Southgate because they did not play a certain way. Like, you really will. Someone has hit all his targets of like finals before you. For 20 years they never made a semi. even with them Ferdinand, Terry, and Gerard Lampard, they didn't make a semi in 20 years. In 50 years, they didn't make a final. The men's England team have not made any final outside their country in their history. This is the first time. It's Southgate that did it. So the guy gets to one World Cup semi-final and loses in extra time with a few minutes to go. He gets to a Euros final and loses on penalties. Gets to another Euro final again. Then also loses in the World Cup quarter-final to France after Kane misses a penalty.
Yeah.
So like the margins are so little, and you say you should fire him. The thing logically doesn't make any sense. There's nobody that operates like that in real life. People are just saying all sorts of nonsense online. Nobody operates like that. You can't fire a manager as on what grounds are you firing him? Yeah. If you say style of play is the most ridiculous thing.
You know this style of play thing. The funny thing is that I think fans can't remember that this is not the first time we are seeing an England side struggling to fit in stars. They had the same issue with Gerrard and Lampard.
Yeah.
They were always trying to fit two of them together, not knowing that one of. I mean, you can imagine the outrage if Southgate says, I'm going to bench Bellingham today, or I'm going to bench Foden because I want to fit my own style. What do you think the reaction would be like?
Actually, the result doesn't even go in his favor.
You know what's funny is that a lot of fans that are saying all these things, they talk about the France 98 team, the French team, France 98. They always talk about them with, oh, glory, what a team, Zidane. Do they know that before that tournament, French people wanted the manager fired because of style of play? They say it's too conservative. I'm Jacques. They say it's too conservative, blah, blah, blah. This team is rubbish. Then he didn't call Cantona. Yeah. They say, he got to competition and he won it. And now everybody remembers it as this glorious. Because that's how you remember tournaments. If we had won AFCON, do you think I cared about Pesero playing? Whatever.
No, everyone even became friends with Pesero and Dragons as we were progressing.
Everybody
in fact, even when we won the final, people were like, give him 10 years contract because we have never gone through that level since 2013.
So, Gareth Southgate to remain as England manager justified.
Highly justified.
Right, yeah, you heard it from them, justified. So let's move on to the topic of the day. Ceremony has given us his tips. England versus Spain. If you recap, he said, what was your prediction again? Both teams to score and the game will go into extra time. Fair enough. Argentina, Colombia, Argentina to get a penalty, James to give an assist. Solid ones.
And games go into extra time.
And the game will go into extra time as well.
But is there an extra time?
Yeah, final. Yeah. So over to you now for your predictions.
Yes, for me, I've always said these two sides can score. So I'm going to go for both teams to score. And I think the game will also go into extra time. So those are the both predictions I have. I don't know how many goals it will be. All I know that both sides are going to score and it will get to penalties. For Copa America, I'm going to be giving Argentina a straight win. I don't think it's going to get into extra time because you will not want to face a Martinez.
I'll be supporting Colombia, by the way.
I'm not like but I feel the stars are already aligning for Argentina from the start of this competition to this level.
Not only stars, even Copa America are aligning for them, not just the stars.
Yeah, so if you even see the way Colombia also had to dig deep to have that victory against Uruguay, you know that it might not be that difficult for them to be broken by Argentine team who already have so much experience in their own ranks. So I think that game is going to be a straightforward one. A win for Argentina. I don't know how slim it would be, but I think a win for Argentina.
Okay, fair point. I'm sticking with what I said. You know, ever since I saw the brackets, I told some of our backroom guys that if England beat Switzerland, they are going to the final. When I saw the pairing, like the bracket, they are going to the final. And when you remember games like Bellingham's 96th minute overhead kick, when you remember Saka against Switzerland, it just looks like this is finally their time. So I'm sticking with what I said. England to win under 2.5 goals in the final. England to win under 2.5 goals. So maybe they win 1 or maybe they win 2-0. But England will win under 2.5 goals. For Colombia, Argentina.
Any Copa America now, it's Argentina in the final.
I don't think any other prediction actually makes sense than for Argentina to lift.
Except you want to take a risk, because if you give a Colombia a win, that's
as far as Messi sets his eyes on that Copa America trophy.
Colombia will win. But I'm not predicting.
I'm just sticking with what we said. I mean, before the start of the tournament, we were bold enough to say we'll see Argentina in the final. So Argentina to win over 1.5 goals in the final. Yeah, but bold one, just before we end this video. Player of the tournament, young player of the tournament, your pick, Cerebroni.
For
Euros.
Is it who will win it or who I think should win it?
Who you think
would win
it?
I think Yamal is going to win young player of the tournament. And I think Rodri, if Spain should win, Rodri wins player of the tournament. If England wins, Jude Bellingham that's going to win it. I'm telling you, that's what's going to happen. Now, they're not going to want to give Yamal player of the tournament because he's young. They did it to Mbappe in 2018. Especially
because of Germany's underage rules.
I don't think that
plays a part, but I just think that because he's young, they'll just be like, let's give the more experienced player. That's what happened with Mbappe in 2018. Griezmann scored 3 penalties out of 4. They gave him that thing was Mbappe's, at least to get to the podium, but the French player they put there was Griezmann. So I think it's going to happen again. I think Yamal is going to win a young player of tournament, but I don't think they will give him player of tournament, because even how will the others feel? A 16-year-old player of tournament you played in. I think they're going to think about it. I think they're going to think about it and not do that.
What do you think?
Yeah, I still think Yamal is going to win the young player of the tournament. It's so evident. No one comes close to him. For the player of the tournament, I think Jude Bellingham is going to win it. He might not have been fantastic, but everything is just working in his favor. I think it depends
on who wins the final, to be honest.
Yeah, it would depend, but
if England don't win the final,
we've seen tournaments where the player of the tournament is not actually the team that also won it. So
Modric doing the Egba Adugbo
even they can still do another Adugbo award again for him, but I feel Bellingham is going to win that. But for the one that is on doubt is just Yamal. If not for the fact that he's 16, he's supposed to win the player of the tournament and also the young player of the tournament.
Personally give Yamal player of the tournament.
If he gets both of them, I am okay.
I don't think they will give him.
If Spain win, I disagree with you guys. If Spain win, I don't see why they would not give him
Yamal.
Yes, because
I think he should win it, but I don't think it's going to happen.
The fact that fans have already been clamoring for him to win it is enough. I don't think people will care at this point.
Yeah, because he has been exceptional in this tournament. You can't talk
the
about
Spanish squad, they love him so much. You can see the reaction when anything happens to him. If you foul him, you see the way they're all animated and protective of him. I think if Spain win, he wins both the player of the tournament and young player of the tournament. But if England should win, Bellingham wins player of the tournament and Yamal wins young player.
So
why
did you like this when I said Bellingham?
No, but just going to win. And this is a final question. I know we're running out of time, but this is a final question. It would be so wrong if we don't touch this topic, because it has been causing a lot of controversy all through the week. Outlets are already pushing that Bellingham has enjoyed a fantastic season with Real Madrid, just like Vini Jr. But now Bellingham can end up doing something Vini did not do, which is winning an international trophy. So the narrative here is that if England win, Bellingham wins Ballon d'Or. Yes or no, and why?
I think he's going to win it, even if England don't win. I think he has already won it.
Even if England don't win?
Yes. Bellingham I think he has already won it. I think Bellingham has already won Ballon d'Or. I think it's sealed for him at this point, because the only real competition he had, Vini was the main competition. He went out very early in the
Copa.
There was Mbappe. Mbappe had a poor tournament.
He called it a failure.
Yeah. There was Kane, but Kane didn't win anything at club level, and he's going to win as much as Bellingham at this tournament. So it just doesn't.
So I think for you as a Real Madrid fan, tough one. But what do you think?
Getting to the final already gives Bellingham the Ballon d'Or. I think it's Bellingham. He's going to win.
But do you think he deserves it?
He deserves it. He deserves it. First season at Real Madrid, you win the league, you win the Champions League. You also come to your national team. You are getting to the finals of the Euros. I think nothing beats that.
Well, I personally think even if England win, I personally think Jude Bellingham does not deserve it. But then I ask myself the question: if Bellingham should not win it, then who should win it? Then I could not answer the question.
You would have got Kayaba.
If Germany won, I would have called Kayaba. But then I can't answer the question.
Why
we just have to see what happens. So it's now
what
time.
What about goalkeeper of the tournament?
Mamadashvili. He still has the most saves. Has anybody passed him yet?
Unai Simons.
He has passed him.
No, I think like he's if you look at
Kamada is really pleased.
But he has conceded a lot of goals,
stand out fair enough. So that's all we have time for you in this video. It's been an exciting Euros and it's been an exciting Euros tournament, and for the Copa America,
it's been violent.
It's just been meh. So,
it's been violent.
But the tournaments are finally coming to an end, and Betting Expert, of course, we are here to give you all the coverage right from the very start, and we are still here at the very end. And once again, you know what to do with that jersey. Next time, don't bet what you can't afford to lose, so you don't end up in situations like join us in the conversation below. Does Bellingham deserve to win the Ballon d'Or? Who would win the Euros and who would win the Copa America? Till we come your way next time after the finals. Stay cool.
My enemies are
Pepelu is the best player.